Hello there, we're going to have a very quick look at the M-tec swing away press that we sell. We sell it either on its own or it's sold as part of a kit with a mug press, a cap press, etc. I just want to look at the basic functionality of the swing press. So if we take a look at it here, you've got your platen, you've got your element, and you've got a lever that takes it up and down and applies pressure. You have adjustments here, adjustment wheel, lock nut to lock it once you've done it, and you have a swing away handle. And it goes something like this. You would swing your element away, you'd lay your work on the platen, and then you'd pull it back here into position. Now I've deliberately shown the press in this view so that you can see this nut and this wheel. The wheel is for adjusting the element up and down to increase or decrease pressure on the work as you press, and it works very simply like this. Let's just take it down, and if you watch the movement of the handle you'll see the effect here. We're now applying more pressure. In other words, we're taking the thing down and therefore the handle comes up because you've got to give it more force to get it down. If you're going the opposite way, that's reducing the pressure and the handle moves down, and as you can see it's a lot easier to close. So normally this would be up after you've set it. You'd come back to the lock nut here, just close that off, and that's you're good to go and you're set. Other things to see, there's a micro switch under here. It's not very clear, but you'll hear it click as it goes down and you may see it better here. Micro switch. That engages, and it's that starts a countdown. That's all you need to know about that. So I'm going to turn the press around and then we're going to look at the workings on the controller. So please excuse me. Oh, they are quite heavy. And I'm going to plug the thing in, and I may have to reposition the camera so that you get a good shot. We've done this very quickly rather than use the multi-camera approach. So let me just check with the camera. I am going to take that forward, so please excuse me, and we're going to focus on the controller. But just to see, before I do that, let's just have a look at this from the front. Swing away, back, pressure, down, up, and away you go. That's the functionality. Now let's just move forward, or let's just try and zoom in on that. There we go. There's your zoom. Right, we're going to turn the machine on, and you have a heated light, or a switch with an LED that shows it. Its first thing that it will report on screen is off. You would press OK. So you're now going through the various settings. What we have here, you can select between centigrade or Fahrenheit. To do that, Fahrenheit, centigrade. We're going to work in centigrade, so accept OK. You have an LED here against temperature. This is set at 181. If you want to take it higher, simple as that, you use the up key. If you want to reduce it lower, you use the down key. You accept that as a temperature that you set it at, 180. Now we're going to set the time. The time is the amount of time you're going to press whatever work you're working on. Now let's assume that you're working on a t-shirt, which a lot of people use these for. We would normally set it at 50. So there we go, and it's set at 50. So we accept that. As soon as you see low, what is happening is the element is starting to heat up, and when it gets up to temperature or nearer the temperature, you will start to see it report the temperature, and then you're good to go. But I'm going to skip that part and we're going to look at this CDL here. Countdown. That micro switch that I showed you earlier has come down, and as you can see we're counting down now. and that will take you through, assuming that we're taking it up to heat, the correct temperature that you've wanted. We're now, and we've applied pressure, we're now taking it through its cycle, and when the countdown's done it will let you know, and that is it, your garment is pressed. So we'll just follow this through. I know it's not very exciting, but let's just follow it through as soon as we got it going. Now, just a couple of things. If you're using this as part of a multi-press, you will be attaching different elements here through. I'm just going to follow this through here. Oh, you can hear it. It's now telling you that we're nearly done. And you would be using this port here. So you would unattach the top element. We'll just stop that. And you would maybe attach your mug press. All you would do is simply join the cable, use the controller, and it's much the same. It's just that you're using a mug press instead of a swing away press. I hope that helps. Thanks.